Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are having a wonderful afternoon so far. I hope that you watched the sermon already. And if not, please go ahead and watch it and then come back to watch this video. But I just wanted to say a few things that I felt could have been said during the sermon, and it wasn't. So here it goes. And that is that there's nothing inherently wrong about preferences. Preferences are great. It is what makes us unique. Like when you go to college, right? When you go to college, or grad school, you may prefer certain teachers over others, and so you try to get those classes that fit your likes or your schedule. Nothing wrong with that. But it becomes a problem for your progress if you refuse to take classes that are taught by certain individuals that you may not like. Because if you don't take all the classes necessary, regardless of whether you like the professor or not, you can't graduate. I can't graduate. I remember being in seminary. I had to take classes from professors that I really didn't think like really cared about their jobs. They would say things. They would sometimes lie, right? Sometimes some professors taught multiple classes using the same material, just using different names for them. Like one professor taught small groups in all the classes he taught, even though some of them are labeled as young adult ministry or whatever. It was all small groups. That was the only thing he had to talk about. And he would say, "Oh, this is not a small group class," but we only talked about small groups. But I still had to take his class in order to graduate. So in the same way, even in our work, right, even in our business that we do, we have a wide variety of things that we offer, regardless of what job you may do, right? You may be a dentist. There are root canals, crowns, like extractions, or you may offer like denture services. I don't know, but there's a package deal, and some people come for different needs, but as a professional, if we prefer one service over another, well, if we specialize, that's a different story. But if we as a professional prefer certain services or projects over others, and we refuse to offer these other things that is part offered as a package, then there is a problem with our business model. So in the same way, there's nothing wrong with preferences in church. But if they, in a way, prevent progress, if we refuse to offer the full package deal that a church should offer, then we are on the path to become hypocrites. So in the time of Jesus, the Jewish church, they were supposed to offer the full package that God wanted for the world. But they only wanted to emphasize and build and structure their religion around what they liked and what made them look good. And they wanted everyone else to fall in obedience to that. We say things like, "Oh, if you don't like our church, you could always go somewhere else." And that's true. It's very true, right? But it's problematic if the stuff that we're refusing to do is part of the package of being a church. So, like I said, there's nothing wrong with preferences as long as it's not preventing progress. But so preferences aren't problems until it prevents progress. So I hope that's clear. I hope that we all grow in our relationship with Christ, and because that's the way we're going to grow as a church. So thank you so much, and I hope that you stayed through the whole sermon, that you weren't offended by it, and that it really, encouraged you to reevaluate where you stand and where God is calling you to go. Thank you so much, and have a great Sabbath.